These are times rappers had enough and attacked their ops. In early 2022, Kanye was dealing with a lot. Some first finding out that his ex-wife was dating Pete Davidson, and not long after allegedly getting into a physical altercation with someone who asked him for an autograph in downtown LA. The incident reportedly took place around 3 a.m. outside the Soho warehouse, with TMZ releasing footage of Kanye yelling at his staff while a man lay on the ground nearby. According to those close to the situation, Kanye had gone downtown after a late-night studio session and was in a bad mood when he arrived. The video shows Kanye shouting at two women who appeared to be trying to calm him down.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Hey man, I'm protecting us now.
Get away from me.
I'm protecting us now.
I am your family. I am your family. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Ain't no hand. No. You were supposed to talk to her.
Why did he just do that?
You were supposed to talk
What is wrong with him? Can you please call the cops?
The person recording seemed confused, questioning why Kanye had dropped the man. Witnesses say Kanye was talking to a small group of people and asked them not to take photos, explaining that they didn't know what he was going through. Someone responded by saying they understood and that everyone goes through family issues. However, Kanye allegedly reacted by giving the person a two-piece. Soon after, Kanye appeared on Hollywood Unlocked to share his side of the story.
So as far as the paparazzi go, right, it wasn't a fan, so last night. So it's 3 a.m. in front of the warehouse. And this dude he just had this like real attitude, like, what you gonna do, and this and that. I'm gonna just tell you that blue COVID mask didn't stop that knockout. You know what I'm saying?
But speaking of going through it, some of YoungBoy's fans certainly have been after what he's done. In 2017, while celebrating his 18th birthday at the club, a video surfaced online showing YoungBoy attacking someone. Although it's unclear what led to the altercation, you can hear the DJ in the background trying to calm him down as YoungBoy charges at the person. The video cuts off before showing how it ended. In 2018, YoungBoy was performing in South Carolina when another incident occurred. During his song War With Us, fans surrounded him, and mid-performance someone jumped up to touch him. Many claimed it was one of his ops. YoungBoy quickly took his chain off, but either the same guy or someone else tried to snatch it. Without hesitation, YoungBoy punched the person, then resumed performing, holding the chain up defiantly, daring anyone else to try. Just a few weeks later, YoungBoy let one of his friends borrow his chain for another show in Greensboro, North Carolina. But mid-performance, he stopped the show to announce he was furious after someone stole his friend's chain.
You see that chain you just took out my partner neck? Hey, that chain you just took out my partner neck, that ain't his chain. That's my chain. I ain't really tripping out shit. I got too much money.
He was so upset he even threatened a female fan who had gotten on stage after he stopped performing. Now let's move on to the time the game ran into his ops. Back in 2012, a viral video showed him chasing down 50 Cent's artist 40 Glock and putting hands on him. Then in 2015, his manager, Wack 100, stepped in to handle another situation, this time with a rapper named Stitches. Stitches and the game had been beefing for a while, and when Stitches tried to get into a Miami club where the game was partying, the club denied him entry.
Let's be honest, I'm always in this club, and now you want to let me in because the day of the game's here. So
this is what I'm gonna tell you to do.
Stitches waited outside for hours, hoping to confront him, and police even stopped him at one point, concerned he might try something violent. When the game and his crew finally came out, Stitches pushed past the police, heading straight for him. That's when Wack 100 threw a punch that knocked Stitches out cold. Later, the game took to Instagram to mock him, saying YoungBoy got a glass jaw, and claiming Stitches was out for about 45 seconds after Wack's hit. Wack 100 also called into a radio show afterward, saying he did Stitches a favor by knocking him out before things escalated further. Despite the knockout, Stitches continued to diss the game on social media and even challenged him to a fight. Not long ago, Soulja Boy got into a heated scuffle with one of his ops after an interview on Say Cheese. When Charleston White was asked about Soulja Boy, he didn't hold back, turning the question into a joke at Soulja's expense.
Had something bad to say about Soulja Boy are no longer here.
I Soulja Boy. Crunchy Black said he was a punk. Yeah, Crunchy Black still here. I want to remind Soulja Boy, you ain't got no mother option.
Seeing the interview, Soulja Boy went live, clearly upset that Charleston and Say Cheese were speaking on him without his permission. A month later, things escalated when Charleston was out shopping with his crew, and Soulja Boy and his entourage pulled up on him. As tensions rose, Charleston took out his pepper spray, shouting at Soulja Boy and his crew. Later, in another Say Cheese interview, Charleston discussed the incident and even poked fun at Soulja Boy.
First reaction was, bruh, Did you just mace me? You tripping, bro. This I'm like, yeah.
Whenever Julio has beef with someone, things can get serious, and that's exactly what happened between him and Lil Poppa. Before both rappers hit the mainstream, fans on social media were comparing them, and Julio commented that he was better. Tensions escalated, eventually leading to a fight between the two inside a Foot Locker. Julio shared a few different accounts of the incident. In a 2021 interview with Say Cheese TV, he claimed the fight started because Poppa was sneak dissing him in songs.
We fought, I beat it type I had beat it the mall.
How did that energy even come about? Like what happened?
This what it be, Sean. When I make a song, I say people's name right. I'm direct with it. Y'all don't hear the 1,000 sneak. This is
a couple of weeks later, he told Cam Component News that Poppa had been disrespectful when they crossed paths at the mall.
First thing Coach I say, what y'all on? Something. And Poppa like pointed at me as I'm walking out the men's foot. Like he pointed at me. He was like, man, it's him, man. He too disrespectful. Yada yada yada. He was like, he said some shit. And I was like, man, y'all know what's on, man.
Here's some footage of the fight, where you can see Julio and his crew on the ground tussling with Poppa and his friend. A few years later, Julio allegedly pulled up to one of Poppa's shows in Jacksonville, hoping to confront him in person, but Poppa wouldn't come out. After that, the beef cooled down as Julio made it clear he didn't want things to spiral out of control. That wasn't the only time DaBaby got into a fight. In early 2022, he had a wild altercation with his ex-girlfriend Danale's brother, Brandon, at a bowling alley. DaBaby and Danale were already having issues, and after a heated argument between them surfaced on social media, Brandon decided to step in to defend his sister. TMZ even caught up with Brandon, where he made it clear he wanted to box DaBaby and was ready whenever they crossed paths.
It is what it is, bro. It's up. I don't really gotta speak about it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you posted the boxing video, though. I saw the boxing video.
Yeah, we could set that boxing up. If they want to set that boxing up, bro, I'm with it.
Things came to a head on February 9th, 2022, when DaBaby and Brandon happened to be at the same bowling alley. When DaBaby spotted Brandon, he swung at him, reportedly due to the disrespect Brandon had been showing. The fight spilled onto the bowling lanes as DaBaby's crew surrounded Brandon, outnumbering him 5-1 and hitting him from all sides. DaBaby left before the police arrived, but afterward, Brandon posted a video calling out DaBaby for jumping him with his crew instead of a fair one-on-one fight.
They didn't catch no fair one. They came and jumped me once I slipped. I spoke to you like a man. I say, yo, come, let's talk one-on-one like some men. Me and you on the side, on some real.
Brandon also announced that he was pressing charges and suing DaBaby, claiming that DaBaby threw the first punch. Now, if you want to see rappers who got furious at stupid interviewers, click this video. And thank you for watching.